Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review A Castle for Christmas, and this is a new Netflix Christmas film, and this is from director Lambert, who surprisingly had done the original Pet Sematary film and a whole bunch of television, and is now directing this romantic comedy, which feels just like a Netflix Christmas movie. So you're going to have two people who don't see eye to eye, who are going to fall in love with each other, at all adversity put aside, and happy ending. There's the movie. Could be my review. You see this formula, rinse, dry, repeat, rinse, dry, repeat. For me, it's really hard to get over, the same thing, but let's try. Let's think about this. It's shot well. It's not something, there isn't anything particularly interesting in terms of the filmmaking, but, it's shot well. It's nice and sleek. Is there charm in it? You have Brooke who plays this famous writer who goes off and buys a castle in Scotland where her father had, her family had come from. They used to work at this castle. And she wants to buy this castle from the grumpy duke that lives there and has the title, which is Cary Elwes, who's doing a Scottish accent the whole entire time. And they're both very charismatic. I really enjoyed Cary Elwes. I'm glad to see him popping up in something, even if it's, a Netflix Christmas romantic comedy. And they have plenty of charisma and chemistry together. So you got that going for you. They have their standard beats of being grumpy and snarky with each other, but when it really comes down to it, he's just misunderstood and he really cares, and they like each other. You do have a group of the villagers in this small Scottish town who, are a lot of fun. They're enjoyable. There's some fun, sweet, endearing, supporting characters. Okay, so I enjoy spending the time with them. And in general, it's like this story, exactly beat by beat by beat by beat, exactly how this is going to go. You have the call to action, you have the fall in action, you have the conflict at that second act turn of oh no, will they not make it out? And then you have big romantic gestures and yada yada yada, and you have a fun time. And there you go. That's a story. And, the characters are pretty just, standard stock characters that they cast charismatic actors to bring to life, which they do fine with. And I'm not going to say, this is Cary Elwes' best work. Not really, Brooke really isn't, a really famous actress who's gotten, a lot of attention for her acting. She does a fine job. And this film is exactly what you expect from it. You're probably going in I want this. You get this. So, enjoy it. If this really isn't your thing, this is definitely not going to convince you otherwise. It is exactly how you expect a Christmas romantic comedy from Netflix to go. So, if you don't like that, then it is what it is. And I would pass on this when this drops for Thanksgiving. But if you really enjoy some good old-fashioned Netflix Christmas romantic comedies, this is a fun one. Go check it out. But those are my thoughts on A Castle for Christmas. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.